öeldes toimus täna noortekoondiste seminar ja see toimus tegelikult sellepärast, et nagu sai ka treeneritele öeldud, et me oleme ja klubi inimestele, et me oleme tegelikult nagu selles mängijate ja Eesti jalgpalli arendamise supis koos, et ma usun, et see on selline jagatud vastutus nii alaliidu kui tegelikult klubi tasandil, et meie jalgpall areneks ja et see on üks võimalik viis, kuidas tegelikult jalgpalli arendada, ehk siis tulla ühte ruumi kokku, rääkida jalgpallist ja olla jalgpalli osas siis sellised pühendunud ja ka tegelikult hoolida sellest, et jalgpalli Eestis läheks jalgpallil hästi.
Meil on see ühisseminar EJOTele ja klubidega and we want to improve our collaboration between EJOTel and klubid. And why? The reason is quite simple. We want to have better players, better work in the clubs and also in the federation, so that we can be stronger as a football nation. We have had good discussions, a lot of different opinions, and I feel that the basic underlying idea here in the koostöö has been that we all want to work together and we want to go forward so that we can develop our work. So the feeling is very warm. It's about the openness, so being open to call to the national team coaches that, hey, I have a good player here, maybe you want to come and watch him or her, or then vice versa, our national team coaches collaborating with the club coaches and telling feedback what we have been doing and what are the requirements of top football and how we can together help our players to learn these skills that are vital in when they are growing towards top football. So Peter Clark was telling us about the demands of top football. I think this was, for me at least, the main thing. So what are the demands? How do we have to prepare our players so that the scouts who are scouting them, for example, in under-17 national team that is going to play in next year in a very important tournament. So how do we help our players to kind of shine in the scouts' eyes?
Okay, so my name is Peter Clark. I work for Newcastle United. I'm a positional analyst. Specifically in the fullback area, and so I work with the assistant head of recruitment and the head of recruitment and the sporting director to identify, assess and promote players to the first team manager, that's Eddie Howe, to potentially sign them. My probably first experience of Estonian football was when I was in Holland, and I remember watching Ragnar Klavan and watching him when he was at Heracles Almelo, and being aware of him and looking at his development, and I would say he's had a fantastic career. So I think as an inspirational pep talk is one thing I can say is that never allow anybody to take away the passion of the game. So whether that is individual circumstance because you are injured or you are not playing in the team or you've been transferred to a club that you don't want to play for, I think there's lots of circumstances where your confidence or your passion will lower, but never let any external factor take away what you love about the game and why you play it and why you got into playing football in the first place, because that can carry you past your playing career into a career of scouting, into a career of analysis, into a career of law, finance, anything that you do. There are so many avenues within football now that if you have a passion for it, you can work in many different disciplines and occupations within the football family. So I think that's what I would say to children out there.
Kuna meie uues strateegias on ka selgelt kirjas, et me ikkagi tahame uuesti käivitada siis sellise konverentside vormi, kus kohas me mõned korrad aastas kutsume kokku siis Eesti jalgpalli inimesed ja arutame seda jalgpalli asja siis ka suuremas ringis, et siis täna on tegelikult, me võib-olla küll sihtisime natukene väiksemat ringi, aga lõpuks neid huvilisi tekkis ikkagi palju, et aga lihtsalt ka proovida, et kuidas selline formaat toimiks ja kas see inimesi kõnetaks, et see, et praegu kõik Eesti klubid ei ole esindatud, et kindlasti see järgmine kord, kui me juba suuremalt teeme, et siis see kutse läheb ka kõigile.